It's Neorific, Austin, Azer on Restream today, and they are off. And all these runners are off. Knowing these runners, more likely they'll all go to Link's Pass. My co-commentator today is Zamala. How are you doing today, Zamala?
I'm doing awesome. How are you?
I'm doing great. Alright, so Neat goes into Link Pass. We'll see the first of our randomized items here in a second on Lake Hylia's island. Azer's following quite close. Or Azder? 10 arrows on the island today. So if you are new to Combo Randomizer, there are 316 items mixed up between two games, and we get high jump boots at Link's house. So Neorific and Azer picks that up, and the Hyrule Dungeon key, Dark Cross key, is in Sanctuary's chest. I did not see that map check. That was a quick map check on Iris's side. Looks like Neorific and Ossie's going to go check Uncle, as Iris sees if this is going to be a potential Aga 1 seed. We got an early gravity suit from the Uncle! Neorific with gravity.
That's so generous.
And a big 20 out of the chest. So now Neorific and Ossie each have their gravity suit. It looks like Lumberjack is power bombs. And now our runners are going to go check out Lost Woods. A couple items here in Lost Woods for them to pick up. Iris is having issues with the crab. Inside the Thieves' Hideout, it's a piece of heart, big 20 with the mushroom spawns. So it looks like we're going to get some Kakarika checks now from Asder. Starting off with the well, there's no bombs, but there is a chance we can get some blueberries in here to break open the walls. We first off get some rupees, which is pretty big. With the big 20, Morph Ball! Early Morph Ball and Graft? How very nice. How very nice. We also have 120 rupees. We can see what Bio Vendor's selling. I think Azir is actually just going to go get some bombs. He's going to buy some bombs right now. Iris is about ready to go grab her Morph Ball. Oh, he's first going to check out the bar chest first. For a big 300! Azur's probably going to go buy bombs, go back, and pay the Bio Vendor before he goes blow up the well wall. Iris is following a similar path right now. Neorific is going to try and get some bombs. He does get the lucky bomb drop. Looks like Neorific is going to try and get at least one more bomb here. Which he does, and he's going to go to CAC now. Buyer Vendor just gives out arrow capacity upgrade. Again, we are still on V29 logic for Link to the Past for this combo. Going to see what's going on with the racing game real fast. And it's a full heart container, which is always good to get early. Most runners won't go for that heart container, though. Most of these runners know how to do this low. We get Wave Beam from Blind's Hideout, plus the flute! We got the Toot Toots! And we can now also check Sick Kid with that red medicine. Let me go look up the dictionary real fast under free and see this seed. Alright, everyone, go ahead and stand salute. The goose is Luke's. No, crap, I just jinxed that. The duck is a monk. So we got early fast travel. We got every single check in Kakariko that we can do, aside from the lumberjack side, is not completable. I didn't see the sick kid get checked, though.
So the quack is back?
The quack is back. It's free. I know Neorific looked at the library. I didn't see what was in the library. It's just an E-tank. That's not going to come back. And Azzer is going to see the big heart container and going to go ahead and go straight to... is he going to fake Flipper, or he's just doing Mini Moldorm? Looks like he's doing Mini Moldorm. He's also releasing their duck. Sick Kid is just a big 20. Five more I Am Serum Mini Moldorm Cave. And the mini Mordorms are proving to be mini Troordorms right now. Aussie has to play these last two bombs perfectly. And he does! Very nice. The 5 items in the back mini Mordorm this time around are more bombs. Followed by a big 20. Followed by the bow! Ether and power bombs. That is big. We got the big D right now. That means everything in Eastern should be up for grabs for Azzer if he wants. It's only a pendant, though, but that's still 6 items between Shirashula and Eastern Palace. The Dam is giving out a big 20. And Neorific is our last free stream runner waking up his duck. Iris gets her high jump boots. We'll see what got drained out of the dam here in a second on Azzer's side. And it is another bottle. He's checking. Oh, it's the green pendant in Eastern. The Eastern is the green pendant. So if he does complete Eastern, that's 7 items between Shirashula and Eastern, plus the green pendant pickup. So that's actually pretty big. That's a high amount of items there, and getting that green pendant doesn't really feel that bad. It's certainly not a logic without the lantern, but Azzer is a very good player of this game. He'd be perfectly fine doing the dark rooms in Eastern. Ossie's about ready to get his bow. As you see right now, Azzer is actually getting the old man, so he's perfectly fine in dark rooms. Old man gives out some missiles and that warp point now. Asger can now go ahead and go into Business Center. With Morph Ball, he can go and get the 3 items at High Jump Boot location. And he takes a death. Those rocks are trolling. Now everyone has the bow. We're also getting an Ice Cave check. Ice Rock Cave, it has the blue mail, which is pretty big. If Azure had that blue mail, it still would have done 1 damage, because I do believe the cabbage rock drop things only does 1 damage regardless of mail. But he will look better. I like the blue mail better than green mail. Might be the yellow hat. Anyway, so Spectacle Rock has 50 rupees on it, and inside Spectacle Rock, we have more... Wait, was that 10 arrows or was that silver arrows? I can't tell with the quality of the stream. It looks like it was just 10 arrows because Azure is not going for it. Aussie is making the Eastern play. We're going to see what's in Staroshla's closet real fast. Azure is in Business Center. As you can tell, this is both Super Metroid and Link to the Past. Azure gets arrows. Aussie gets arrows and missiles. Azure gets E-Tank. And more bombs are in High Jump. So High Jump not paying out. Azure doesn't really have much. I see him going back to Link to the Past once he gets some of this room. Iris is going for the fake flippers, as Neorific is going to go and check Desert Ledge, which is a missile pack. And Agina, ooh, there's our 3rd ball. We found 3 of the 4 balls already, folks. Ozzy's going to go ahead and do Eastern. Gravity was on Uncle today, folks. And we get more super missiles in Eastern. It looks like Azure is also making the Eastern play. I did not see what Agina had for the runners today. But we are going to see what Hobo has. This is out of Logic. And it's a Milk Tank! Azur's now getting his super missiles. He's like, hey, I can now kill Kraid. Ozzy gets more power bombs in Eastern. Alright, we get the early big key, which is pretty big. That means the big chest was in Logic. Don't forget, hints do not work in this version. Azure, I think, is doing the Craig play. He got his supers, and now he's doing the Craig play. Oh, the big chest was only a map. So the rest of this will be out of Logic because of no lamp. Which... oof. What is left, actually, now that I'm thinking about it? It has to be Super Metroid with very limited items. We got Magic Powder! So that's a fetch quest. Asi is foregoing the big key chest. Is he baying that the Armos has the 3rd item, or is he going just for the pendant play? Everyone else is in Eastern. And Azur's going to the Kraid fight. We'll see if we can get the giant green alien thing to dance today. And Azure gets the Kraid quick kill! Very nice play from Azure. He's rewarded today with the lamp! So now that puts everything that Aussie is doing back into logic. Aussie is going ahead to fight Armos right now. Missing some arrows. It's all good. And we get more power bombs. I do believe there is still one more item in Eastern in the big key chest. Azure also gets the power glove. We have lift. Kraid is paying out big time today. Oh, I did not see what Strasla gave. But Aussie can now go into Business Center. Arrow upgrade on Sash. Alright. Yeah, Aussie has enough power bombs. He has supers now. He can start clearing out Brinstar. That's what Azure is doing now with limited missiles and power bombs. Only gets a heart piece from Spazer. And we're going to go ahead and go through the rest of Red Bryn. Azure having some issues. He did not pick up the grav suit from Uncle yet, so he is going to have a little bit of problems there. Oh, very good wall jump there. That was a nice play. Not going to lie, I'm happy I was able to see that one.
Azure always amazes me with some of the stuff he pulls out.
And welcome back. So we're now going through Green Brinstar.
Yeah, sorry, I couldn't get the stream to load, so I'd be lagged if I tried to run off of the Twitch one.
It's all good. Don't worry about it. Iris is having some problems getting the big key chest, which is the compass. So we are getting green pendants all around for some of our runners. I do believe Aussie and Neat has cleared Armos, if the trackers could update that. Azur's getting a very nice E-tank there, refilling himself. Looks like is he going to set up for Spore Spawn skip? Oh, he's going to go ahead and do the Wave Gate skip first. But he doesn't need to do the Wave Gate skip because he has Wave Beam. Don't go for the Wave skip. You have Wave Beam. He still does it, but it doesn't matter. Iris unfortunately takes a death in the dark room in Eastern.
Ouch.
Azure finds a sword. That's pretty good. He's going to get some more power bombs, which is really good as well. Neat's going to go ahead and do Hyrule Dungeon. And Aussie is going to go ahead and go after Kraid. We'll see if we get another quick kill here. Azure gets the Spore Spawn skip. It skips the optional fight against Spore Spawn, which is a pain in the butt to do.
I don't think I've seen more than one person do it on stream.
There's a few runners that can't get that skip to work. I've never played Super Metroid, and about a couple months ago, I decided to be part of one of these weeklies, and I somehow got the Spore Spawn skip to go the second try. It was a proud moment of me. Alright, so Aussie is going to go ahead and fight our big green dragon. Are we getting more DLC?
Yeah, I think Spore Spawn is the only thing more forgotten than the Forgotten Highway.
Oh, we're getting DLC on Aussie's side! We get to see Kraid and all of his curvy curves. And then he takes us in Hyrule Dungeon. We'll see if Neorific wants to go through Dark Cross. He does have the key to go to the back. Ozzy gets his lamp.
Seems like a pretty low energy run so far for these runners.
Yeah, no, the thing is, places have been very limited. So, like, everything in Link to the Past is actually done right now. Aside with the gloves, we can see the back of the escape, but that's about the only play these runners have right now. We're looking for like a hook shot to go to East Death Mountain. We're looking for Hammer Moon Pearl to get to Dark World.
I can see Nito going for a hard mode trick, trying to get up there with just the wall jumps. That's way trickier than you'd think it would be.
Early supers with the cape and more money for Asder. He's basically done with needing to get rupees this game. And he does get the cape. So if Bumper Cave has something, we're good. Neorific did get that trick done. And Azure gets more power bombs. Ozzy is making... Oh, I thought he was going to do an early Meridia play. He broke open Meridia. He can start Meridia. There's nothing against him from doing it.
I think he was just opening it.
Yeah, he just opened it. But it would have been neat to see that route divergence early. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, someone just pointed on chat. We got the cape. We got a sword. We got the lamp. I got one. Pearl can be on Pyramid. Ooh, yeah, but the cape was found with a sequence break, so...
I feel like we're probably more likely to see people backdoor fake flippers from the backdoor of Meridia.
Oh, that's true too, but we still need Pearl. You can't fake flippers without the Pearl.
That's true, but...
Yeah, we still need Pearl for these runners. Neorific does clear out the gauntlet as Iris is on her Kraid fight. And Aussie is doing the Meridia play. We're just seeing power bombs right now for Aussie. He's probably never going to go back for them. Iris is going to see how big Craig really is. I remember back in the day.
This was going for it.
Back in the day, this was impressive. That big of a sprite. Ooh, who found Merle? Who found Merle? Someone found the Moon Pearl.
You know it's serious when he takes up 5 screens.
Oh, Mega Missiles has Moon Pearl. So that was Neorific or Azure grabbing that. Azure grabbed that. So we now have Moon Pearl.
Well, that's not too hard to get to, so that... Just gotta check that, someone.
Yep. We are now missing Hammer for Dark World access, or these runners can do Dark World access through Aga.
Or the back doorway, but I've only seen a couple people manage that one. There's a lot of bomb dropping dudes.
We still need Speed Booster to do the back doorway as well.
Or Ice.
To get to... What? Or Ice have. Well, logically.
Half these people can do that.
Iris gets her glove. Ooh, gotta be careful with this acid, though. It does do massive damage without any extra suits.
There's actually a pretty hard trick, serious business, to fake flipper from the back door of Meridia. You have to dodge all sorts of bomb drops.
We get Grapple Beam and Watering Hole. He's technically near Shacktool. Shacktool this early won't be that big of a time loss if something's at Shacktool right now.
It could be that type of seed.
Neorific is going to go ahead and check Shaft Supers for us. Super Missiles at Shaft Super, so vanilla.
Oh, excellent snail clip from Aussie.
Now the question is he going to do Chase the Shack Tool? Because he has Grapple right now.
We'll see. Oh, Asder. That was a good play. Looks like we're gonna get a nice early fan tune from Asder after he continuous wall jumped over the moat. Just a heart piece and the one item you can find before you open them. Open up after fan tune. Oh, good. The hammer was found. I like that. Aga is no longer required.
As there is fine fan tune right now.
Yeah, he did a
Iris.
continuous wall jump. Right over that moat. And Aussie is playing with our friend Shacktool. I think he's... Oh, he murdered him. Look at that. What a monster. Poor Shacktool. So misunderstood.
Shacktool had nothing!
All that energy for nothing! I believe that there are 6 racers racing in this stream today, last I
Aussie
heard,
found the
before it
mirror!
started.
And the spring ball!
Oh my, that is a fun place for it. How ironic for the spring ball, though. That's a hard place to get to without the spring ball. Or without real bombs.
Aussie, just powerbomb jump it, dude. Aussie, powerbomb jump it. Come on, man.
I think he's too proud. Oh, he did it. And Iris just got her moon pearl, so she might be all set. I wonder who's the first one that's gonna jump into Dark World.
Iris is right there, so I won't be surprised if she does it, but she is climbing back up for some reason.
She might. Oh, she hasn't checked down there to see the morph bomb spot. So she's gonna check that, I guess. Oh, first checks after Fantoon. We just got a big 50 back there. I missed what was on the right side. Ah, just a big 300. That's fine. Fantoon's just hiding his money. Why not?
Ooh, Asder with a
Oh.
nice air powerbomb jump to get into the spiker room of death.
That's a hard jump to actually pull off. I think that's one of the hardest ways to get out of that spot. Iris looks like she's still not going back to Dark World, so she must have another plan, I guess.
She could go to wreck ship still, the same way Asder did.
That's a hard
Or
jump. We'll see.
She's going back to Link's Pass.
Okay. Maybe she just wanted to chop up some her bombs, I guess.
I know she's moving on.
Oh, has she not done her burn run? That could be a thing. And Astor's heading to the attic. We'll see what's hiding back here. I guess Iris didn't see anything that she wanted in the back of Gauntlet. Nito got his screw attack. Oh, we've got a medallion! Bombos hiding in the back of the attic. Astor has his second medallion.
Alpha Powerbomb says Powerbomb's in the fire rod!
Oh boy, that's... Astor's checking the backside, just a big ol' red rupee, so he's not gonna need to come back with the speed booster.
Oh,
the third.
Down.
Yeah, right there in big red.
Asder in the maze above the sky gets his Master Sword.
Awesome. That'll make it a lot easier. Looks like Astor has to do one of the more annoying ways to get up there, but he got it pretty good. He doesn't have many tools here. Oh, just some missiles in the sky. It sounds like a song, honestly. Isn't it hard when you have to do it the intended way? You never expect it. It's like when you have to do the back way up Red Tower. And here we got Astor going through the bowling alley. And Ossie's going to head into a wreck ship. He's got the ball. He's knocking down the pins. He's going underneath? Where are they going? I think this is out of bounds somehow. Oh well. They left the bowling alley entirely. Oh, just a little single rupee, troll rupee, hiding in the back of the bowling alley. And now the consolation prize on the way out. Brian's staff has been found. Kind of superfluous with the with the cape. And now Aussie's in his Fantoon fight. This is such a low energy fight for him. It could he should be fine because he's so skilled at the game, but I would not want to go into the fight with that. Yeah, there might not necessarily be a reason for anything unless that medallion is big, but we'll see. It could be one of the ones I need. And it looks like Asger's on a way to get his other... Oh, he got his third medallion.
Everyone did the wave beam gate skip, and everyone had wave beam.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly,
Well,
he
I
made
mean...
Fontoon mad, by the way, so he's in rage mode.
That skip is honestly just so much reflex now. All these players play hard mode, and you kind of forget, honestly. When you get used to it, it's one of the easier ones to get used to, but they have high jump, it's basically free.
Neat is now on his crate fight. We'll see if we can go 2 for 2 for quick kills today.
Oh, and Aussie got it finally. With the maddest crate he could have had.
Oh, and that's another DLC bot.
Man, everyone's going for the full crate expansion.
Except for Asder. Asder did the quick kill. Now you just ruined the joke I was going to say.
No, I'm so sorry. Nah.
Iris is having a heck of a time getting up the back of Red Bren. She finally got up there.
That's actually not that easy with that ice. Yep, Astra got his hammer.
And with Fire Rod, there's a lot he can do in Dark World already.
No one's actually headed back there yet.
Well, with Neorific's Power Glove, he may be the first one to go there.
Mm-hmm. Do you mean Titans? Did you have Titans?
No, he just got Power Glove. Neorific just grabbed Power Glove. He just killed Kraid. That's what the Power Gloves are at.
Oh, I gotcha. So, okay. But he might make another decision too, like...
He's going to Business Center. I think he's already cleared this area out, maybe?
You know, if they had a little bit more energy, I wouldn't even have been surprised if someone did, like maybe Asder just did a hell run for fun.
No need if there's a lot more checks and links to the past, to be completely honest.
Oh, I know. But he doesn't always do what he needs to do. I've
Aussie has to be careful. Aussie down to 40 health. Looks like Aussie
Mhm.
wants to keep the super missiles. One hit with these spikes could spell doom for Aussie, so.
Mhm.
And gets past all of them.
Good job, Aussie. Still has to be a little careful though.
Oh, he gets some health back.
Yeah,
And
that's.
Horrific is back into Link to the Past. We'll see what he does.
He's probably gonna be the first one to check at least Dark East Mountain, maybe.
He can't.
Oh no, he can't. Well, okay, yeah. Unless he finds something, right?
He needs the mirror that Aussie has.
Oh right. Forgot. Sorry, that's the one thing about coming in a little late.
Well, I
Lost it.
mean, like the only way to eat Death Mountain are hook shot in the mirror and hammer.
Mhm.
Azur's going to go ahead and check the back of Escape and can also check Dark Cross while he's back here.
I guess Iris did want that heart piece.
I don't think Iris knew what was up there.
Well, she checked it earlier when she came through. She went up the backside and checked up.
Azur's going to Hype Cave.
Looks like everyone went into Link to the Past at roughly the same time.
Except for Aussie, who's still clearing out wreck ship.
Yeah. Yeah, triple hype cave check, almost right on each other's tails.
Alright, Hype Cave. First time we got today is missiles. Oh, we're also getting a map check. It looks like pendants at Thieves Town and Swamp, red crystals at Skull and Ice. And we get a Timber Sword from Hype Cave. I did not see anything else important in Hype Cave.
Yeah, that.
E2. So that'll be, I'll say a 4 out of 10.
I think Azur's gonna check out Pod. Yep, going right down in.
All right, Iris is going to go ahead and check Uncle. She'll get her grab. Neorific is also doing the pod play. Pod has 5 items up for grab. It is fully completable, so more likely we'll see Asder and Neorific with their bows and hammers complete this dungeon.
First
Now,
item, just a small key.
well, we'll see a lot of small keys. The key logic for this dungeon puts a lot of them in the first handful of rooms. There are 6 small keys in this dungeon. These runners, if they're lucky, can skip, I believe, 1 or 2. And Iris is also clearing out Hyrule Dungeon. Did Iris pick up the graphs suit? I'm sure she did because she went to Uncle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she just got there. Yep, another small little key. So, quite a few of the keys have been found.
We get the big key, which is pretty good.
Awesome. Looks like Asder's changing his mind on which way he's going. Oh no, he needed a bomb.
He wanted the bomb. He wanted the bomb because he's wanted to bomb for the big chest.
I didn't realize he had so few bombs, honestly, until I looked closer. This is one of the few dungeons that really uses bombs fairly heavily. First item, missile pack. Another small key.
Looks like Azur's trying to get that switch hit. I think he overthrew that bomb. There you go. Is Neorific, are we going to Helmasaur?
Looks like it.
He's skipping a handful of chests. I'm not quite sure about that play.
Yeah, we'll see how it works out for him. Oh, another small key hiding there. So most of the other ones should honestly be items, so we'll gonna see quite a few back here. Super missiles. And another key.
Oh, Dark Cross with the hook shot!
Oh boy, that's gonna be big.
Asder skipped that, by the way.
Oh, he's gonna have to go back for that.
And Iris is going to go ahead and give us our Paradox Cave check. Iris can also clear Hera while doing this.
Yeah, she can get in there the back way. She doesn't have the mirror yet. Hookshot was in Dark Cross Room. Underneath the castle. It looks like a bomb capacity upgrade, and I missed the other two checks in the dark room and pod.
Nothing.
Okay. Yeah, but yeah.
Ooh, big point. So the Helmasaur play actually works out.
Only if he doesn't go back to check it, otherwise he didn't save any time.
Both Iris and Aussie, Aussie fake flippered and used the move port to walk. Iris gained nothing from Paradox Cave.
Well, she hasn't cleared the backside yet, like the big 5 checks.
Piece of heart, bomb capacity, E-tank, Spazer, and missile.
Oh,
so
boy.
Nothing there either.
So Nito got the mitts on Helmasaur.
Ooh, that was a good play then. And he is going to go back and get the big chest.
Okay. So he didn't really save time, but he got done.
Azur is going to be very happy to see those mitts when he gets some of that. And Iris is going to go into Hera. And Ossie's going to get his hook shot from Dark Cross. Unsure why he didn't just go to Sanctuary and go through the back. And Azur is going to the Helmassar fight. Iris, there's no hints on this one, Iris. Iris gets 10 arrows, first time of 2 here in Hera. Azur gets his first crystal and the mitts. Neat is going to go ahead and go to the mire area. There's still a handful of items to check here. Doesn't have the mirror though. We'll have to come back here later on to check checkerboard. And if he wants to do desert. I did not see what the mire was, but we will find out here in just a second. I still didn't see it. Ooh, charge beam in the mire shed. And Iris is on her Chordron fight. Going to try and do spin strats on this guy. We'll see if he gets a victim today. No, he doesn't. Iris gets the kill and her first crystal. And ooh, I don't know if she found the 2 items here in Hera, but she may have to go do a tea break real fast.
So it looks like Nito's heading into Dark World Town, checking out
Village
those
Outcast.
checks. Oh, Village Outcast, sorry. It just
First
slipped
thing
off
first,
my...
the chess game, and the chess game gives out bombs. Alright, so Hera was clear. We're going to see Paradox Cave real fast from Iris. Azur is going to go ahead and check Skull Woods. He can clear Skull Woods with his Fire Rod. That is a 5/6 crystal. He can also, with the mitts... Oh, he doesn't have flippers. Never mind. He could fake flipper there and get the other 5/6 crystal for Ice Palace. Only a piece of heart from Spiral Cave. Neorific gets 20 rupees from Sea Hut. Azur messing with the bomb jump. And that's only for a compass.
Well, at least you won't get lost.
Neat is doing Thieves Town check. Thieves Town is appended, so we probably won't see the whole thing clear. Unless Neat is thinking that this may be a pet seed and finish it just for the other pendant. Ooh, we're going to see what the bat is going to curse us with. Normally it's the half magic, but Neorific has a half magic right now. And Iris is getting cursed today with
Oh, super
a
missiles.
piece of heart.
Yeah, super missiles were the first item in the
Skullwoods.
Skullwoods. Sorry.
So Azur's going to go ahead and go to the back of Skullwoods. A couple more checks here. We'll see if he decides to go straight to Moth and see if Moth is the other drop. Which that does look like the plan.
Probably hoping it's straight up just the other item. He's already found the other one.
A very nice use of magic powder to get all of his health back. And he has temper for this fight. And that's a quick kill on Moth. That's his second crystal, and he has to go back in. It's a quick check to get the other item here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, just some bomb capacity upgrade in there, but at least he found the other item.
Alright, looks like Azur will probably do Thieves Town on those checks next. See, he's going to go ahead and check Hera as well with the mirror.
Oh, big 20 rupees hiding in the big chest.
A couple more checks left for Neat. I am next to Blind and the Blind Fight. We'll see if Neat wants to do the Blind Fight. And it looks like he
Got a
is.
missile pack.
So that's going to be 2 pendants for Neat. He looks like he's going to take a bet that this may be a Ped Seed. Which right now, Ped could be Ice Rod. Ped could be very astute. Ped could be Flippers? Yeah, Ped could be Flippers.
Could be Speed Booster.
No, the Speed Booster won't really lock anything out, really.
No, but it could be.
It could be, but I'm talking about things that will make this a Ped Seed.
Okay.
Was Ice Rod.
Was the Booster Cape already checked?
Wait, what?
Was Booster Cape checked? It could still be required to get that Speed Booster
You
logic
mean Waterway?
No, so the cape is required to get into
Bumper Cave.
I'm sorry.
Not Boost.
I don't even know.
Alright, Azur is doing the digging game. Is another 20. And Iris is going to go ahead and fight her Moth fight. Looks like Azur is going to go ahead. Oh, no, he can't. I guess he can. He'll have to save and quit to go to Light World.
Looks like he is taking him on the Grand Tour.
So he gets his crystal. Stumpy gives us more bombs.
Well, he doesn't want us to run out.
Gotta be careful with knocking Moth. If Moth hits the spikes, that's actually negates the damage done, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, Aussie made a really early play to Meridia. So he is the only one that has that mirror. So he's gonna probably be the only one to do a few checks for us.
I mean, eventually the other runners, because you have to have mirror for Swamp Palace. So eventually the runners will have to go into sand pits and find that.
Mm-hmm.
But we still have a lot. Ooh, Aussie's going to Super Metroid. The hard reset.
I wonder where he's going.
Aussie has not. Aussie. What can Aussie do? I'm kind of confused with this hard reset.
Yeah, I'm not sure where he's going right now.
Now, I guess he could do Omega Missiles. He has to figure he's missing something. So he might have to do... Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, he doesn't have... Does he have hammer? Oh, he does not have hammer. And no moon pearl.
Looks like Azur's going back to Bill's Valcast to go get the purple chest to do that side quest. Iris is checking Bumper Cave. And Bumper Cave is just supers, which, honestly, I'd be grabbing, because you... Well, I guess Charge Beam has been found. Iris says no Charge Beam is available yet. Azur is going to do Thieves Sound. We'll see if Azur decides to finish off Thieves Sound. Looks like Aussie has some Green Brinstar checks. First, he has killed Cray, so more than likely when he gets to Blue Bryn through Green Bryn, he'll go that way and he'll be able to pick up his Moon Pearl and Hammer.
Yeah, I think Nito's gonna give us our purple chest check first.
But first things first, we got Hammer Packs.
Of course. He's doing it the long way. There's no dash. But that's
You mean
fine.
the intended way?
Who goes the intended way?
Alright, we got the chest. That's a save and quit.
Well, we've taken the chest up north.
Just with the healing. He has a flute, so he'll probably flute to Dam.
Okay.
And it's only a big heart. So now Neorific is wondering what to do. Meridia's open. He's going back to Mire. He doesn't have the mirror. He can't go into Mire. He didn't go into Dark Cross to get the hook shot. He's already checked the shed. Is he going to Lower Norfair?
He might.
Without Varia?
He might check the screw attack room. Well, Azur definitely skipped on Dark Cross and the Uncle, so...
Neorific is going to go ahead and check Gold T, see if Gold T has something for him. We got the small shield, and... Oh. Looks like air capacity. That should be a reset. There it is. So Azure is also taking blind. Going to go ahead and fight blind. Iris looks like she's going to wreck ship.
So Azure wasn't willing to take Kraid to the prom, but he'll take blind.
Yeah. Maybe he likes red monsters instead of green monsters more.
I guess so. Maybe
Everyone
Kraid
has
just doesn't
preferences.
dance around. I don't know. I feel like Kraid is kind of pretty too in his own way. It's the spikes that really do it.
Blind is a scripted fight, though. And Azure does get the blind kill. Doesn't get the green pin in it. And then that was our fourth bile. So we found all the biles now. That one has a fairy in it, though. I guess you could say that's a very convenient bottle. I'm funny.
So we got like 2 Fantoon fights right on each other's tails. That's kind of interesting.
Well, these runners are kind of running out of locations, and most of these runners don't like doing Meridia. Like, Go Mode Meridia is everyone's favorite thing to do. But we know we need to go through Meridia to get the mirror.
So Aussie might have made that play on that bet. But I always see Aussie doing like bets on these things, and that usually pays off for him.
Aussie did get the hammer from Alpha Missiles. More likely he'll check Omega Missiles on his way back. Hammer Pegs is a piece of heart.
One thing to see is if it saves him enough time, considering he's missing his other stuff still.
So Azure does have the purple chest. We already know there's nothing really in it. So he's not going to be too happy to get what he's going to see here.
I think Aussie's gonna find his what? Omega Missiles item. Which one was that?
Azure is making the Ice Pals play. He did fake Flipper, I believe, to do this.
He had to have.
Yep, so this will be the other 5-6 crystal. He may be able to find something good in the Pyramid Fairy. And there's also 3 items there up for grab. One of the things he won't find, however, will be Flippers.
Which they do need to find anyway for Swamp Palace.
Yep. But there are 3 items in Ice Palace, too. Oh, did Aussie skip Omega missiles?
Oh no! I thought he was right on his way to go there. Aussie?
Well, he's going to High Cave, so he has to have picked it up. Yeah, I'm sure he picked it up. Yeah, he picked it
I
up.
really hope so. No, he got it, I guess. I guess we were excited by the ice cave. I mean, the ice palace run. Nice bomb jump by Asder.
Oh, bomb jump failed. He got hit with the fire bar.
Oh, the bomb jump part was nice again, and he did it again.
Most of these runners, once they know how to do the bomb jump, it's free every time. Oh, Astor didn't get the hook shot from Dark Cross.
You could do another bomb jump that makes it that's fun too, but
There's I'm not talking about any kind of like bomb jump. I'm talking about there's some locations that's harder to do without the hook shot.
mm-hmm. I just meant like it still doesn't lock him out of this. I think he's gonna be fine.
Pyramid Ledge we have not seen yet is another piece of heart, Vanilla. Azure finds the big key, also Vanilla.
Have we seen a catfish play yet? Because Aussie's going right there.
Nope. Azure gets more soups.
Nito's getting his bombos. And Iris right on his tail.
Accidentally clipped into the chest there.
Oh boy.
Big chest is going to be more missiles. And Catfish today is going to drop supers.
I think they might be collectively finding all the missile packs this time.
Azur's going to go into closer fight again. This is the other 5-6 crystal. This will give Azur the big bomb to go say hi to the Pyramid Fairy. For an additional 2 items. So this boss fight basically opens up 3 items for him. Looks like he's got them grouped together. Oh, and they split up last second. Ah, so close. He does get the kill quick, though.
Ooh, Aussie fake flippered over with the warp to the water. And Dark World.
So he is going to go ahead and do the back of Meridia. Since he's done the front, might as well do the back. Say hi to our favorite giant shrimp. Now, things that may be interesting. If we find flippers back here, that means Speed Booster is somewhere in Logic.
That is true.
That's 100 rupees. Oh, Azure also found the shovel in Ice Palace. Going to go ahead and dig up that check, which is more bombs. Going back to Link's Odyssey, maybe doing the No, he's going back to Dark World. Never mind. He's going to go ahead and check Pyramid Fairy. Doesn't have the mirror, unfortunately, so he won't be able to go straight to Hyrule Castle or get his gravity and stuff.
Yeah, Astor has too much open to him. He's not going to go back there for a long time.
Iris really wants that one. Oh no, she just wants to shoot missiles at it. Oh, we got the cane! Ozzy finds the cane.
Once he grabs his mitts, that will be Turtle Rock.
Not Turtle Rock. I mean, that's Meyer. Turtle Rock still needs Ice Rod. He can still do most of it, though.
Well, I mean, like, Ice Rod could just be in Turtle Rock. That's a troll, but, like, there's quite a lot of items in the back of it.
We're going to see what's in Pyramid Fairy.
Oh, he missed the grapple quick kill, but he'll still get it.
He's still gonna go for it. We got missiles and we got boots! What are those?
Das Boots!
Alright, so now Azur's going to be able to go fast. We can now check Bonk Rocks. We can now check Graveyard, King's Tomb. Obviously, he does get the kill on Kraid. We'll see what other item Kraid is holding.
Dragon?
Oh, you tank. Not Kraid. Dragon. My bad.
And the real question is, there's a chance that Aussie might try to do a hell run. I've seen him do it before.
So Iris is going to go ahead and start checking Meridia. She'll eventually find her mirror here. Azur's chasing the boots.
Missile pack in King's Tomb.
We still got Bonk Rocks. It's not all over yet. Only 50 rupees. All right. So boots may not have been required. It depends on if Desert and Ganon Tower are going to be locked by boots. Now where's Azur going? It looks like Azur's finally going to go get his gravity suit and hopefully his hook shot.
Looks like Nito's gonna go maybe find his mirror. He's in the right area at least. And Iris has also made that play as well.
Azur's probably like, wait, it was here this whole time? Oh.
Yeah, I guess.
He's like, dude, am I forgetting anything else? Oh, hook shot.
He really thought about it.
No, don't go! No! Oh. He's going to, Meridia.
Oh boy. He's chasing that gravity, but...
He's going to give him the mirror and... not much else. Ossie's in pod finally. We'll get his mitts.
I hope it doesn't last item that. Oh no.
But yeah, now everyone's in Meridia. We're going to probably see 3 more shock tool checks. I'm going to be completely honest from these runners, just with how convenient the hook shot, not hook shot, the grapple is.
And Elsie's doing his own thing and pod.
Well, honestly, once he gets his mids, actually will have a decent lead. He'll have mids, he'll have Kane. He can do a lot of stuff with both of those things, including going to desert. So his early Meridia play may have paid off, but his that play is about ready to shrink here once Iris finds the mirror, and everyone else does too.
So it looks like Iris has found her mirror.
And Neorific is doing Shack.
I think Asda was going to go try to break in there, but then realized he didn't have the items he needed. And now Nito's going for his shack tool check. Just waiting on the guy. And Asda is hot on his trail. So Ossie's making his way towards Helmasaur now. Should be getting his mitts any second now. And Iris is making her way through a spike cave. And Nito has just about gotten to his mirror.
Spike Cave's only 20 rubies, unfortunately. Aussie gets his mitts. And Neorific is going to go ahead and get his mirror, as Iris is going to make her pod play. It looks like Azur's about ready to catch back up to everyone now that he sees the mirror. And Ossie's going to go to Desert. But first, he's going to get his charge beam. And Neorific and Asder is going to go ahead and get out of this Meridia. Probably back to Link to the Past now that they have Mirror. We are really only a few items away from Go mode. Which at an hour 30 isn't actually that long. It's actually a quick Go mode if they do find those few items here soon. Alright, we're going to see if Desert is not boots locked. There is a piece of heart though, so that's one of the two items inside Desert.
Yeah, I think they need flippers and Varia and Ice Rod. I think the other ones are known.
They may need speed booster still. But yeah, that's actually about it. Azur's making a Terra play. And so is Neorific. Neorific and Azur are making the same plays right now.
It's like Nito and Asder are back in sync. It's kind of interesting how they go in and out of this all the time.
Aussie did find the other item in Desert. It was only a missile pack, so Aussie is going to go ahead and get his third crystal. And Azur's going to be doing the Moldorm fight. With Silver Sword, this is a quick fight. Looking for 3 slashes here to the tail. And 1 spin slash and 1 dash does it. So that's Azur's fourth crystal, my bad. Ooh, Aussie, that was a weird one. It looks like Aussie hit the rock with the fire rod. So the fire rod hit the rock instead of the Lemoa. That's a strange thing to happen. And that's third crystal for Aussie.
Yeah, as Chad is asking, Turtle Rock is fully checkable now with what we've seen. So, there's not too many checks even left. Oh, and Nito is heading into Turtle Rock to make that play right now. So we're gonna get our first Turtle Rock check soon. Now, I'm pretty sure Aussie is going to do Ice Palace now. Yep, and Nito is doing Dark World Eastern plays right now, so we're gonna be seeing some new stuff there too. And Astor's right on his tail, so yeah, nobody has done Crocomire yet because it's not in logic yet. Although if it stays too elusive, someone might do a Hell Run. So Mario has been found by Aussie so far, so he could decide to do that.
As there is checking Super Bunny, could check Hookshot Cave if he would go to Dark Cross back in Hyrule. He may do one item, because you can do one item here, and I have seen someone almost hover all 4 items though, I'm not gonna lie.
We'll see if he tries. Oh, he's not doing it.
Oh, and what's funny was the 4th item was the go mode.
Oh my.
Azur's on check Spy Cave. Azur is completely skipping Dark Cross. Hopefully he remembers that's the thing, so.
And now Nito's making his desert play, so we'll see if someone goes into Mire first. Because that's one of the few places that haven't been checked.
Well, the only person who can do Mire... Well, I guess Iris can also check Mire and Aussie, because they have hook shots and Kane. Aussie can clear Mire if he believes that this may be a pet seed.
I'm not sure how many will want to try that first, but we'll see.
Aussie will be getting the boots, though. He'll be happy about that. Where is the... This may be actually, now that I'm thinking about, this may actually be Flipper's own pet.
That is possible.
I can't think of anywhere else Flippers can be right now. That's in logic.
Is Misery Mire not in Logic? Samario was in Meridia.
Well, Speed Booster. If they find Speed Booster.
Yeah, I guess that's true too.
But Speed Booster could be within the 2 chests in the front half of Mire. Because you don't need Samara until the very end of Mire. So, if that's the case, so either Flippers or Speed Boosters in Mire, and if it's Speed Booster and Flipper is on a pedestal, that means Mire was a required double dip of a pendant dungeon. And then, of course, you know, our tracker is pointing out like 8 other locations.
Well, the first checks of Hookshot Cave did get checked, so those wouldn't necessarily be in Logic unless... Well, I mean, I guess they are in Logic.
Hookshot Cave is in Logic because the
Yeah, I realized
Hookshot's in
that.
Dark Cross.
They just haven't been checked yet, that's right. So,
Bumper Ledge is Super Missiles. So Aussie does have his 5-6 crystals. More likely he's going to go and say hi to the Pyramid Fairy. Oh no, he hasn't done Skull Woods yet, my bad. That's what he's doing now. Kind of weird that he did Ice Palace before Skull Woods.
Aussie's kind of done his own thing for most this way, though. Like, his pathing's always really interesting.
Iris is doing the quick kill on Lamoas, which is pretty big.
Looks like Nito's going in for his Skull Woods run as well.
And Azur is just avoiding that Dark Cross. He's going to be kicking himself here in about 2 hours when he finally checks it. No, but he is going to check the K45 though.
Yeah,
So
they'll
we'll
take
see what's
one
in
location.
K45. K45 is just supers, which Azur with charge beams decides he doesn't need any more supers, so.
Is that our first screw attack room check?
No, everyone else has done it.
Okay.
Oh, look where Azir's running! Look where Azir's running!
Oh, he's on his way.
So, he's normally not one to do rage slashes, but is this going to be something he's going to rage slash? Nope. So now he has hook shot, and he can go back to Hookshot Cave. Has he not done Hyrule Dungeon? I guess he hasn't done Hyrule Dungeon. He's not going to find much down there, but he can now do all of Hookshot Cave. He can now do the front half of Mire. He still hasn't even cleared Eastern yet. He hasn't found any of the items in Eastern.
And Aussie finished up his Skullwoods fight against Mothula.
So that will be his 5-6 now. Now that I was incorrect earlier.
And now Iris is heading into Ice Palace as well. All the players doing it entirely out of logic. That's interesting.
Neurific gets his Mothra kill. Asder is doing Eastern. He's like, well, if Hookshot was there, might as well do Eastern now.
Looks like Aussie's going into Thieves Town.
That will be his second pin if he does clear it. He might go ahead and check Pendant, just in case. Now, before our winter tournament, this was about 4 months ago, we did a showcase. It was my first time tracking. And I made the prediction about 40 minutes in that it was going to be flippers on Ped. And it turned out to be a blind flippers on Ped. And a lot of... I don't even remember how many runners we had. If Miss Metroid was here, she might remember because she was commentating. But so many runners just forfeited the second they realized they had to blindfold Ped for flippers. Looks like Aussie just did first 4. Got out of Thieves Town. Oh, that was Graveyard Ledge. I did not see it was in Graveyard Ledge.
It was just missiles.
Oh. So, our tracker had a list of things we have not checked yet. I guess Turn Rock we have not checked. But technically, that's
Misery
still Flippers
Mire.
lock. Yeah, Misery Mire has to have Flippers.
Or Varia, honestly. Like, Varia would open everything up too to be checked in Super Metroid.
Neorific gets his hook shot. Oh, those are the raid slashes and bombs. Neorific is fake flippering over to Ice Palace.
And Azure finishes up Eastern Palace. Gets his green pendant.
He's going to turn that in and get disappointed. But he can go check the first, see if the 2 items are in the first part of Mire.
Yeah, every single person has done Ice Palace out of logic so far.
Alright, looks like Azure might be doing the Mire play. Again, 2 items in here. If we see Speed Booster, then that puts Flipper on Ped. Right now, the only Go mode item that can be on Ped is Varia.
Well, probably the only way that this is not a Ped seed is if they find what they need inside the dungeon itself. And Iris gets their Ice Palace 5-6 crystals, so that's another one for her.
And these runners are all very close right now. But right now, Azure is doing the checks that we have not seen yet. Azure also hasn't checked like Ice Rock Cave. He hasn't done that much everyone else has done. Azure's up to 3 keys already.
You hit the jackpot on small key chests.
Actually, I think that's all the small keys in Mire, if I'm remembering right. There may be 4. Alright, first time is the big 20. There's
Looks
the
like
third Kishi.
Now he's got them all.
Now he finds a big key. Iris gets her boots. We get the compass. It looks like cutscene chest is up next.
Ossie's going for his visit to the Pyramid Fairy.
Neorific is going to kill his co-stair, and we'll probably have his visit to the fairy as well.
The fairy's getting a lot of love this time, but it's only disappointment.
Boots aren't disappointing. Boots are speed. Neorific kept the all Costa grouped up, which is a very nice kill for him. Ooh, Iris has not spent 500 at Zora yet. Oh, nothing in Meyer! Nothing in Meyer!
Ouch! I think there's some stuff in,
Hookshot Cave.
yeah.
That's the only place right now. Oh, he's going to check Ice Rock Cave, get his blue mail.
Totorock is still technically out of logic, but some people could check it. Mostly just Aussie, though.
Mind you, I guess, I don't know. I am stumped where this could be. Unless someone, I don't know, hell runs won't work.
Some people might start trying them, though.
Azure also pays the Zora fine. He's down to Hookshot Cave. Where is Azure going? I guess Azure's going to check Bumper Cave. I think he's already checked it, though. No, he hasn't checked Graveyard Ledge. That's right. Azur's getting annoying. He's stabbing sword into the rock. I think they're both Aussie and Azure are making their hookshot K plays now. As they're both going to East Death Mountain, probably going to use the Dark World Warp there. Lumberjack is Power Bombs. It's nice to see which would be faster going up East Death Mountain. Light World side or Dark World side?
I've never been able to tell, honestly. It's not too different, though.
See, he's going to open up Turtle Rock. He may go ahead and dip it now. Again, we will not find flippers in Turtle Rock. We actually won't. I mean, unless Varia's in Turtle Rock, we won't find anything in there. I guess Ice Rod, too. But Hookshot Cave has the red boomerang, the magic boomerang. A single rupee. That's the second single rupee in the pool. And the flippers! We got flippies!
And we're back in logic now.
I mean, Swamp Palace is now fully completable. That means Azure can also go back to the back of Meridia in logic.
You know where else is also in logic now? Plasma.
Plasma's in logic.
And it hasn't
So now
been checked.
now there's 10 more locations where Varia can be. And yes, Ped could still be Varia. Varia is the only thing holding these runners back right now for Go mode.
Turtle Rock is also fully open with that logic as well.
I mean,
now.
There's also Ice Rod could be also on Ped too. Nothing worse than a pedestal Ice Rod.
Well, we're gonna get our swamp checks in now, though.
And our rock check. So we should be in no mode. Hopefully by the end of these two dungeons. We get missiles first for Aussie.
Varia!
Asder! Well, we're in no mode. Asder's not in go mode. Yeah. Oh, actually, no, we don't know where Ice Rod is. Never mind. Keep on forgetting, Ice Rod is... There's only one thing Ice Rod locks, but... So, we now got Varia, which now opens up a fourth of Super Metroid, basically. And with Charge, we're basically Super Metroid Go mode. We're wanting to get Plasma, because they're not grabbing all the supers.
Big Key and Little Key, and he's leaving. Aussie is done with Turtle Rock, I guess.
I'm not sure why he's doing that. Probably wants him...
He had what he needed to explore it, so I guess he changed his mind? I guess he decided Swamp Palace was a stronger play, and he might be well rewarded by that.
No, more items in Swamp. Asder is going straight to Argus.
Iris has her flippers now too, so all players have their flippers.
And everyone is making the Swamp Palace play. Ooh, nice big key find. Azur's not going to go ahead and go up the stairs yet. Probably will do that in the second check of Swamp. Oh, Iris with the flippers is going to go ahead and do all the other checks here. Azur's on Argus, which is a very quick fight with the Temper Sword.
Nito has his Varia.
Ooh, nice quick double spin attack there to finish off Argus for a heart container. And Azur's not finishing Swamp. Why is that? Azur, you still have at least 3 more items in Swamp.
He's got Varia though. I think he's running for it.
This could be very bad if Ice Rod is in Swamp. That is going to be a massive time loss. Ossie's also making the back of Swamp play.
So is Nito, so no one has checked the side of it yet.
The left side are the big chests. Again, I'm not good at counting chests in like Swamp for some weird reason. I know we've seen at least 2 items in Swamp.
Well, there's 6 total. So.
Well, 3 items remain according to our tracker. So Azur's getting his cane. He's now 1 item away from go mode. Gonna go ahead and fight Dragon. And so the only thing we don't know yet is Ice Rod, which could be in Lower Norfair, could be behind Crocomire, could be in Bubble Mountain, it could be
on
in
Laser
the left
Bridge.
side of Swamp.
It could be right on Laser Bridge. It could still be on Pet, honestly. We have no idea.
It could be on Pez as well. I mean, we won't know. Ossie does get the kill as Neorific finishes off, gets to his Argus fight. Iris is doing the left side play.
This could honestly still come down to a completely blind Ped pull for that Ice Rod. Nito finishes up his Argus run, got his heart piece. Iris is going to be the first to check the left side though, so we're going to see that shortly.
Ossie is going to get to Lower Norfair.
We're going to get our... He might be the first one to actually clear Lower Norfair, honestly. That's what he needs.
He surely will be the first one to clear Lower Norfair. Alright, Iris is going to check the first chest. Gets the Butter Blade.
Was Nito the first to open that big chest? Because that had silvers in it.
Yeah, he is. And X-Ray. X-Ray and Butter Blade for our runners.
So nothing especially vital, but really nice. So I guess Asder leaving is not really gonna kill him, so...
Azure did not check Plasma. He may be going to Lower Norfair now.
I don't think anyone's checked that yet.
No, Azure's going to Upper Norfair first. Bubble Mountain. Ozzy's going to the worst room in the game. Between Ozzy and Asder, who finds Ice Rod first, will be in go mode and will definitely have the lead depending where they're at. We got regular Morph Ball bombs in Amphitheater. Or Cathedral, that's Cathedral, my bad. Iris about ready to get her silver arrows.
Heart
Mickey
piece and
Mouse
Mickey
is just a piece of art. Because he loves you. Get the Mickey Mouse song? Nope, no one remembers the Mickey Mouse song? Oh. Alright, looks like Asder... Is he going to... straight to Lower Norfair without checking Bubble Mountain? Looks like that may be the case.
Yeah, he's diving right in.
Not sure why he just didn't flute over to, whatchamacallit, and just do it that way.
Powerbomb's a shame, it's just a red rupee.
Nyrus is on the Argus fight.
Nito's going to go spend some quality time with a hobo under the bridge.
Alright, so Ossie's one room away from Ridley. So he'll be the first one to kill all 4 of the Super Metroid bosses. Iris is also going to Lower Norfair as well, it seems like. Looks like she forgot to do some checks here. Nope, she's going to Lower Norfair. And Ossie's on the Ridley fight. Ridley's being a little nice to Ossie today. As there's a handful of rooms away now. Iris hard reset for some reason. Oh, she hasn't gone... Wait, I thought she went to Hookshot Cave and got her Varia.
She did get her flippers. I'm not sure what she's looking for, though.
Oh no! Yeah, no, she got Varia. She got it from Swamp Palace.
Oh, I thought you
That's
meant...
right.
You said Hookshot Cave, so...
Yeah, no. It's got flippers, and then, yeah. Alright, so Ridley's dead. Ridley gives out Red Rupee. So Aussie has cleared all the Super Metroid bosses. And is now going to be doing the Northville escape to Bubble Mountain for his checks.
We'll see if Bubble Mountain has the stuff, or if it's gonna be Turtle Rock for the goods. That's the majority of what we have left, other than Plasma.
Looks like Iris is also going to Bubble Mountain. Neorific's about ready to grab his cane as he went to the back of Meridia.
Is this our first Ice Beam check?
This is our first Ice Beam check. And Azure also gets Ridley killed. So a close race between Aussie and Azure right now.
Oh, we've got a fetch
Mushroom!
quest.
Ooh. This gets interesting. A very cooked mushroom may turn into a very cold stick.
Or a very spacey jump.
Alright, Crumble Tower had nothing. Get blueberries at the end of the maze.
Meanwhile, Nito is playing with Dragon right now, so that'll be another boss down for him soon.
Star of the Maze has more rupees. Franker Z room's coming up. Only missiles. And that's done for Lure Nerf Fair. Iris does pick up her Morph Ball bombs. So Ossie's going to check Wave Beam location now. Yeah, another E-Tank. That's good. That's a health refill for him. Looks like Iris is... Oh! Aussie at 2 hours, 13 minutes, and 44 seconds is in go mode! He just now has to get out of Super Metroid, gets to Hyrule, get to Turtle Rock, and he will be flying through Turtle Rock.
Well, he already opened the door and got halfway in, so... Save a couple seconds there as well.
Ossie's going to do the frog walkway, walk through walls glitch. Oh, and did Azure also get his ice rod? I think Azure also got his ice rod. He's in go mode. Less than a minute behind Aussie. Oh, and since they went through the business center, they're already right next to Turtle Rock. This is going to be a race between Azure and Aussie. Who will get first place between these two runners? Yeah, Aussie currently has about a minute head start. Azure has also not gone through Turtle Rock yet. He's going to have to do the first 2 checks of Turtle Rock. So Aussie right now has about a 2-minute head start. So Ossie's already at Turtle Rock. Azur still has to climb east side of the mountain in order to get to Turtle Rock. He hasn't opened it. And well, he actually has opened it. He hasn't gotten inside to get his big key in yet. Ossie's going to be able to just go straight to the back right now. He is looking for one more small key so he can skip Laser Bridge, and he'll be at Trinex.
Nito's giving us a plasma look, so that question will be answered.
It could be Vanilla Plasma, which would help him out. So, what the top two runners have silver arrows. If they can get through Lord Norfair quick enough and get to Ganon's tower, they'll have a quicker fight against Ganon. While Ossie and Azur are going to have to do spin strats in order to finish off Ganon.
Well, plasma was just some arrows, so that's nothing too important.
If you guys want to tell your friends there's going to be a very close race going on right now, get them to this Speed Gaming channel because Azur and Ossie are in go mode and they're about 2 minutes apart from each other. That's something you're going to get to see often in combo randomizers, but this is massive. Ossie's still in the key. We're not going to see what's in the lava chest.
Well, yeah, he's not looking for anything anymore. He's got it all.
Ossie's going straight to the big door. A lot of people don't realize that way to the big door is there. People, even in go mode, will still walk on the mimic little pathway. We got ourselves a late book. Doesn't matter. We're not going to find out what's on pedestal this time around. Neorific is diving mire. As Iris is finishing off Ridley, she still has to say hi to Dragon, so she's still looking for the cane as well, so she'll probably clear out all Bubble Mountain.
Nito might end up doing a ped pull regardless, so
Yeah,
we might still get to see that.
Ossie did not find himself the extra key, so he is going to go to Laser Bridge. He finds the key. He's not going to stay on Laser Bridge. Ossie is on Trinex. Once he kills these 3 heads, we will be going to Ganon's Tower. And since this last bit is going to be a few slashes and we're right next to Ganon's Tower, after this, we gotta go fight Aga 2 to get to Ganon. In order to get to Aga 2, we gotta find ourselves a big key. There are 22 locations in Ganon's Tower where this big key can be. Go ahead and chat right now. Post a number between 1 and 22, and we'll see if you're right. If you're right, Miss Metroid will love you. She has a lot of love to give to whoever wins. So much love. Alright. And so Azur's going to grab his small key. He is a minute behind Ossie right now. This is going to be close. This is going to be clutch. This is going to be tight. This is going to go down to probably Mother Brain tricks right now. Who can pull off the most Mother Brain tricks? Or Turian tricks, not Mother Brain tricks.
Well, maybe Mother Brain has some tricks. We don't know what she does with her free time.
Yeah, this is also goes go down to Ganon's Tower. If Aussie decides to go full left and the big key's on the right, Azur goes right, they're in it. This is going to be close. If you have not told your friends who are fans of Link to the Past Randomizer that this is close, get them in here now.
You know, this might actually come down to GT routing, just because that can make a big difference.
First chest is Blue Rupee. Second chest is the Compass. We are going to go ahead and say hi to the left side. And Azur has finished off his Trinex fight. Third item is the missiles. We're now going to look at items 4, which is a small key. 5 is 10 arrows. 6 is going to be another small key. And 7, as there's a lot of legs. 7 is the big key! Big key is chest number 7 today, folks. And that's Billy Mills with the win there. So, Ozzy's already going up towards, oh, I completely break apart. Aga 2, while Az there still has to find his big key. If he goes full left, he now saves himself a few minutes. Again, this also comes down to how nice Aga is. Azur's going to do some right, so he is still keeping about the same distance behind Ozzy. Ozzy's having some issues in these gauntlet rooms right now. Azur can make him time with better mechanical play. We still have Ganon hugs to worry about. Both of these runners are going to have to spin dash Ganon to death. Neorific is going to fight Vitreous. Iris is checking items in up in Norfair. She does have her ice rod. I have not seen her find anything else significant yet. No speed booster, no space jump.
No plasma. Plasma is elusive as well.
Azur gets his big key, as Aussie is in the middle of the main part of the gauntlet.
And looks like Nito's got his blue pendant. He went for Vitreous, so we might get that ped play.
Get ourselves an energy tank for Iris. 2 more items that we have not seen for her here in a second. We get our speed booster. That's nice. That now opens up Waterway in a few other locations.
Now in certain directions, Iris is the fastest player.
Ozzy's just cleared Lamoa too as Azur opens up the big key door. This is going to be close, folks.
Nito's going for that ped play.
I am on the edge of my seat right now. Ped could be, if Ped could be Plasma, that can give Neat some extra time, but Neat, as chat may have said, may not know how to get through worst room or game without some kind of flight. Can't fly. Iris is going to Croc as Neat pulls the pedestal. And Ped today is just a little piece of love. And he bangs his head into the side of the platform to show us all his disappointment. We are seeing Crocomire now, as Ossie's just a few rooms away from the top of Ganon's Tower. Azur's about ready to do his Trodrome 2 fight, as Ossie's about ready to do his Mordrome 2 fight. Ooh, we get Space Jump as the last time before Mordorm 2. And we'll see if Mordorm gets a last bit of trolling in. Nope, he gets Spin Slash. We'll see, or maybe see what his last present is. That's another little piece of love. So Ossie's now going on to Agnum 2. As there is still just a handful of rooms behind Ossie, depending on how Aga 2 wants to troll Ossie. We'll see who can get through to get done with Ganon first. Alright, so first up, we only get a single hit on Aga 2 as there's 2 rooms away from Trollorm 2. Oh, nothing on the second Aga wave. And we get a double on the third wave. 3 more hits for Ossie. And a triple at the very end, I believe. Oh, there was 2 doubles? My bad. So, now Ossie's going to go to Ganon again. Ossie has to do spin strats on Ganon in order to clear phase 4 of this. This leads to an additional chance of him falling off the ledge, which will reset this fight. Any falls off the ledge during this Ganon fight, and Azur's back in this race. Azur's only a couple minutes behind right now. Azur's going into his Aga 2 fight as Ossie starts his phase 1 Ganon. Is that a triple? Azur probably got a triple there.
Oh, he did. That was a very nice setup
Only
for
a
a triple.
single for that second one. Oh! I get him 8 one of his fireballs. But that's the last hit as Ossie gets into phase 3 of Ganon. Azur will be on phase 1. Ossie's on phase 3, almost into phase 4. Again, if Ossie falls once while trying to spin slash, Azur will be probably back in the lead. At the same time, Ossie has to make sure the lanterns stay lit as he does these spin slashes. We got 2 hits already. He almost got a 3rd hit in there. Alright, looks like Azur just got into phase 3 as Ossie's still in phase 4. He's getting... Oh, he almost fell! He almost fell there. I don't think that spin slash counted since Ganon went into his stun phase. Oh! Ganon also just ate that fire rod shot. And get your single G's in chat for Ossie. He is the first one to clear Ganon as Azur gets into his phase 4 fight.
A good Ganon fight from Ossie indeed. That was nice to watch. Oh no, that was close for Azur as well. He almost just straight up fell right off too.
Alright, so Ossie has about 10 minutes left. Run through Turian. Again, if he doesn't do any of the tricks like Metroid skip or stand-up glitch against Mother Brain, which I don't think they'll do stand-up glitch. They did not find Plasma. But, ooh, kind of close there for Azur. Azur can still get back into this with better skips. Looks like Azur has also cleared Ganon. Get your single G's in chat for Azur as he's about ready to walk through the gate and reset to go to Super Metroid. Whew! It now goes down to Super Metroid mechanics. As Azur saves and quit, he's going to reset. He's only a couple Super Metroid rooms behind Aussie right now. He's going to probably refill as well first. Iris is going to be gaining her cane here soon. That'll put her into go mode. And Ossie's the first one, Turian. Ozzy gets in Turian before Azur can run off the ship. So that's about the lead there is right now. The lead is from the ship to Turian. The current beam is Charge Wave Spazer. So more likely we will not see stand-up glitch from Aussie or Azur. But we may still see... I think the only skip available to these runners would be Baby Skip. So if Azur does Baby Skip and Aussie doesn't, then Azur will probably have the lead at that point. Azur also has 5 less super missiles than Aussie does, so he will have to probably use more charge shots as well.
Aussie's getting grabbed by the Metroids. I'm not sure if that was intentional or not.
It's intentional. It's intentional. When you don't have Ice Beam, the only way you can kill these Metroids is with power bombs, and they're going to basically grab you anyway.
All right, that slipped my mind. There we go. Yeah, I guess this is the only time when Metroid herding comes out.
Alright, so Aussie will be the first one to Baby. We'll see if Aussie does the Baby Skip. Iris has killed Dragon. Iris will now need to go to her rock. Neorific finds out that there's no Ice Rod there. He has to go to brain fart. Lower North area soon. He breaks open the Ether Tablet to find some love. Looks like Aussie is not doing the Baby Skip. Azur has one more Metroid room before he's at Baby. If Azur does the Baby Skip, Azur will actually have a lead. Oh, Azur's also not doing Baby Skip. So this is going to come down to... Oh my goodness, what is this going to come down to? If Aussie keeps on playing perfectly, Aussie will win this by just a minute.
I guess it could come down to Zeb Skip.
No ice, no speed booster.
Oh, that's right.
So Azur recharges as Aussie starts Mother Brain Phase 1. Aussie goes into Phase 2 as there's about ready to go into the Mother Brain room. This is close, people. This is going to come down to about a minute between these runners.
I like that. As chat says, they did the Baby Skip.
Azur starts his Mother Brain Phase 1 as Aussie's pumping Mother Brains with many regular missiles he can before going to his charge beams. Azur is now into Phase 2 as well. One of those runners could still save animals and it'll be all over for that runner. This is the one time these runners do not want to save the animals. Aussie is down to charge beam. Iris is in her final dungeon. Ossie's getting hit with the rainbow beam as they're trying to get to that point as well. Ossie's about ready to begin the cutscene.
Well, Nito got past the worst room in the game, at least.
It's
So,
like Azur's
he did
about to get hit by his rainbow beam, which he does. So they're both on phase 3 right now, separated by the cutscene. Uh-oh, Azur's getting kind of trolled. Azur's getting trolled right now by Mother Brain. There comes the second laser. That extra 5 seconds may be the difference of Mother Brain trolling Azur. Alright, Aussie has finished the cutscene. He's about to get his rainbow beam as the theme of Samus Aran plays. Mother Brain phase 3 is down before Azur could start his fight. This is looking all good for Aussie. Aussie could still save the animals and lose it. Hopefully that's not the case.
One could say that Ozzy was trying to grapple with Mother Brain's demise.
Okay, you can leave the Discord now. Azur is now gaining his hyper beam as Aussie is going through the escape. Without speed booster, this is all precise jumps and knowing the whole path, which these runners should know. Iris, you're in go mode. Go the other way. Alright. Azur has finished that Mother Brain 3 fight. Aussie kind of did a little bit of a mess up there. It's not going... Another mess up. Ooh. It's not going to be enough. But... small things may still happen. Both of these runners know there has yet to be a dot done. So there might be a little bit more nervousness going into these final sections. Aussie gets through the final part of the escape. He is in the home stretch. If he saves the animals, Azur's still in this. He skips the animals. Aussie's going to be winning. Get your GG's ready in chat. And with the official SLR time of 2 hours, 39 minutes, and 40 seconds, Aussie 101 is today's weekly winner!
GG Aussie. Well played.
Get all your GG's on chat as Iris is going to go ahead and finish her try next fight. Azur's also climbing up the final escape. Almost falls off. That was... if he had to lead, that would have been scary. Climbing up the final stretch here.
Nito gets his Ridley kill in.
And Nero just has to find Ice Rod in Upper Norfair and clear through GT and stuff. But with an official SLR time of 2 hours, 40 minutes, and 30 seconds, Azur is in second place. That's a separation of 50 seconds. 50 seconds separated first place and second place today, folks.
Good GG Asder.
So hopefully we'll get both these runners in chat here.
Okay.
All right. So GG Azur Nasi, how was that scene?
I enjoyed it. Had a lot of fun doing my weird rat that I do.
It's always a pleasure.
Something paid off since you won by just 50 seconds. It was a close race. It was a fun race to call there at the very end as you guys both raced through GT and Ganon and all that. So, Aussie, how close were you from saving the animals?
I almost never save the animals.
Because that would have been the difference right there. That would have been the first time saving the animals would have cost the race.
No, I still would have won.
So, Asder, what was your thoughts when you finally found Hookshot in Dark Cross? After you found...
Yeah, so my thoughts were... I kind of don't want to go back to Death Mountain without, like, Samaria or Ice Rod or something. Like, I just took a trip there, maybe earlier than I should have. But I was just like, flippers have to be somewhere, and because I'm pretty sure flippers are what opened up the mirror in Logic. So I was like, I'm pretty sure like I'm still supposed to have another item in addition to the hook shot before I go back there.
You guys had gravity. Oh wait, no, you didn't. No, you guys had gravity early.
I did not have gravity early.
Well, Uncle, almost every okay. So this was one of those races where two runners did one route, the other two did a different route. So Iris and Neat are going into their game fights here shortly with Silvers because they actually opened the Swamp Big chest.
I was interested in Aussie's dive to Turtle Rock and then its immediate escape. That was an interesting choice.
Yeah, I wanted to check the front two items, but half the time you get a big key there, so it's just one item. I really didn't want to go into Turtle Rock without Ice Rod, but I did want to check the front of it.
Yeah, no, it was a fun seat to watch. It looked like a ped seat for the longest time.
It was looking like a Aga seed to me, as I got the hammer as one of my last locations. Yeah, not having the ice rod is what kept me off of Death Mountain, or off of Dark Death Mountain for so long. And so I did all of the overworld and then that was just a big waste of time for the most part.
I did the same thing, except it was because of not having hookshot or boots or mirror.
No, I had hookshot and mirror pretty early.
I should have. I'm actually really mad at myself that I checked Graveyard Ledge, because as I was going to it, I was just like, this is not in logic. I'm not supposed to have the mirror yet. Why am I checking it? So I feel like if there's one thing from my game that should have made the difference, it was that. But a number of other things could have happened too.
No, all you guys broke logic to do Ice Palace.
Yes.
Everyone fake flippered. Everyone.
Yeah, it makes sense too. But in the case of Graveyard Ledge, I was still looking for my next progression, which is very likely to be flippers. Like as soon as I saw grapple, in Meridia, I was like, okay, flippers or space jump had to be somewhere. And then when I got the mirror, I was just like, I kind of want to look at stuff behind the mirror, but it depends what the missing item is. If the missing item is space jump, like let's say maybe space jump is somewhere in Mire or something, and I can skip it, maybe I shouldn't be so quick to dive Mire again. But if it was flippers that was the item I needed, then I kind of need that for swamp, so I do need to find it. So, but I made a lot of really poor choices considering that. I should have at least, like, when I got the mirror, I should have at least gone to desert before going to Death Mountain, because I was missing so many items. Like I got to Death Mountain and I just felt really stupid being there without the hook shot, without Samaria, and like at least I got the T-Rock medallion knowledge. That was good to have. But
Iris is going into her Agate 2 fight. We get almost a triple at the start. That double might have actually been counted as a single. Went to the second wave there, and another single. But yeah, was there like any like part of the seed you guys wish you would have done differently other than like Graveyard Ledge?
For me, not really. I probably, well, I guess the other thing would be I shouldn't have rushed Meridia so hard after finding Gravity at Uncle. But I was just so anxious that I got such like a big item that was available right away. I was a bit anxious that I got that so late. So I just kind of bailed on Castle when I really should have done it. Like I even went towards Bottoon, forgetting I didn't have Ice or Speed.
Yeah, no, Aussie actually fake flipper to get his cane. And that's actually kind of where most of his lead came in. So by the time you've like connected all logic, and you guys were both in go mode, like he had like a 2-minute lead, and you kind of turned into a 50-second lead. But yeah, no, it was all like just random out of logic stuff that gave little boosts to random people at different times during this run.
I was
And
just
Nito
like,
finishes Trinex.
Yeah, so
Like-
Neo has done his all dungeons run.
And he blindfold.
oh, I
Ped.
realized that none of the 3 pendant dungeons had anything required in them. Also, none of the Smith Chain had anything required. I was wondering how nobody was done.
Iris has already shot a game of 2 silvers. 2 more, and Iris is going to be going to Super Metroid. Oh, missed the other one there. I guess you missed one of the first ones. So get your single G's in chat for Iris, as Nito is going into his game tower.
Yeah, G. Iris.
Yeah, I think if I went up the mountain sooner, then I would have had flippers and would have had something to follow. And
I'm
I
surprised
probably
with
could have cut out.
like a lot of you guys did.
Finish sooner.
Yeah, a lot of you guys did find hookshot early. I'm kind of surprised when you guys were doing some Dark World checks. A lot of people didn't find flippers sooner.
Yeah, it was almost locationed last by nearly everyone. So
Well, I'm not sure how that happened, but that probably explains why people weren't further along or done faster.
Well, I got nothing else to ask. Do you have anything you want to ask them, Zim?
Just thinking. I remember that you both decided to skip off on Swamp Palace when you were missing items. Any thoughts there?
I felt way behind because I last location flippers, and I was kind of like thinking as a toss-up, hey, maybe I should gamble that in case somebody else is not too far ahead and they decide to skip it and it has something, but Varia kind of threw a wrench into that because it just opens way too much stuff. I don't know.
Now, you guys missed out on silvers and the final sword upgrade, really.
I was expecting Goma to be in Norfair before finding Varia, so I got Varia and then just left after that.
I was considering rushing Croc.
I don't think anything was at Croc. Iris cleared it.
Were either of you anywhere close to a hell run?
Oh, actually, that's an interesting question. I was thinking about it towards the beginning of the seed because I got the way I routed. Some of the first important things I got were, let's see, Moon Pearl, Cape, Lamp, Sword, and I think I had one pair of gloves. And so Aghanim was kind of looming, and so I decided to CWJ to wreck ship to both break logic and also do something that was partially what I had to do anyways and wasn't as risky as a hell run. So I decided to do that hoping I'd find like an out of logic way to skip Aghanim, but it turns out that you didn't have to do it. It was the hammer was in logic anyways. But I was thinking of doing hell runs after that if none of that turned up, because I didn't really want to do Aghanim and spend 5 minutes on that getting no checks in when I could spend 5 minutes doing something else and getting checks. But other than that, I felt kind of in a head fog. Like lately I haven't been too happy with my decisions. I haven't been thinking things through properly, so oh well.
Yeah, that definitely answers my question. Thank you. I just kind of felt like there was so little that everyone was last iteming everything that they might just go there to get something.
Yeah, just hell runs are more risky than normal because it's like a big time sink. You're definitely not going to get Varia out of it. You definitely don't like have to do them. So if you're doing them, there has to be a much better reason for it.
Yeah, I felt like I always had a good place to go to look for items, so I didn't really think too much about hell runs.
Well, some good news. No one fell to Trorodorm 1 or 2 today.
That was pretty close, I think.
I think, did Iris miss some supers? She has 0 right now.
Yeah. Long fighter just going off of charge shots.
Without plasma. I don't think she has plasma.
I don't think plasma was even found.
That would have been in probably Waterway.
Or Ganon's tower. I don't think anyone checked all of that.
Iris
Okay,
does
I'm
go
gonna
in.
head off.
Well, yeah, hey, good game. It was a fun run. Don't forget to give these runners a follow if you guys haven't already. And yeah.
GG's.
GG's.
GG's indeed.
So Iris is going to charge beam straddle to Mother Brain. This is going to be a decently long fight for her. Neorific is going into his Ganon fight.
Yeah, Iris doesn't even have very many regular missiles. Can't even speed it up that much that way.
Nope. I mean, if Neat wants to get third place, Iris going to this fight without supers is the way he does catch back up.
I don't think it'll take that long, but he will catch up a
It's-
good amount.
It's still a bit of a time sink. But Iris did find speed booster, so she will be able to just do escape faster. So I didn't see if Iris did baby skip or not.
Yeah, I don't think we were focused on that. I didn't catch that either, but I don't think so. I think she's getting close to catch up. We'll see about it though. And Nito is on to phase 4.
Didn't get the torch glitch, but that's fine. He gets one
Yep.
silver in.
Catch up is definitely on the screen. Gonna be a little more catch up than normal though.
Get your single G's in chat for Neat as he finishes off Zelda.
Yep, G Nito.
I mean, these runners had very close times between all of them. 50 seconds for a combo randomizer for first and second is actually massive. Most of the times, like if you go back and watch any of the tournament races from a couple months ago, those were 30-minute gaps, 20-minute gaps between them. But, you know, third place, possibly being 20 minutes behind, is not that bad. That's normal. I mean, pretty good. But speaking of third place, one of the other runners, Maniacal, did finish third, though.
Yeah, anything that's right around the 3-minute mark is pretty good, especially for a
3 hour.
seed that kept him going for. Oh yeah, 3-hour log mark is pretty good for any seed that kept him going for this long, looking for something vital.
And that's a fast seed, 3 minutes. That's somehow they start the seed at the escape timer.
Oh yeah. Well, it's like Baby Metroid just decided to do all the work for you, so you didn't even have to try.
So Iris is going to go into phase 3, which since she'll have Hyper Beam will be a little bit easier. Neorific is about ready to drop down to Torian. So Iris is doing the escape as Neorific is getting through the Metroids.
I wonder if we'll see an animal save though. Doesn't look like Nito's going for a baby skip either, so...
Iris is going to save the animals.
Awesome, I'm so happy. Always good to see at least one of those.
She's telling them to leave. Look at her waving them to leave. And with an official SLR time of 3 hours, 1 minute, and 39 seconds, Iris is your 3rd place restreamer and 4th place overall.
Yeah, GG Iris.
All right, Iris is going be in here for an interview here in a minute. Has to do something real fast.
And Nito's going into their mother brain fight with a lot more missiles than Iris had, so might save a little bit of time getting closer, but obviously Iris is already finished.
They'll probably get both Neorific and Iris in here at the same time for their interviews.
Looks like he didn't even have to use the charge beams, but still gave her a good couple hits anyway.
Neorific is going to go into his 3rd fight here in just a second after discussing. And Neorific is getting his Samus Aran theme.
Make short work of her.
So we
Mother
got
brain.
one last escape Escape for today's weekly being restreamed. But very decent times for the 4 restream runners.
Yeah, I'd say that anything right around the 3-hour mark when you blind pull your ped seed is pretty amazing, honestly.
Yeah, he did all dungeons. As there said, you didn't have to do any of the pendant dungeons this time around. But Neorific was looking for an easier way through the worst room in the game, but he did clear it super quick. So
He actually just ended up doing the harder way up, which is the super high with the high jumps and just the wall jumps.
yeah, the double picture perfect wall jump. Yep.
I don't think no, that's not the one. It's a little easier than that. Like that's only if you don't have high jump boots, I believe.
And only at 3 hours, 7 minutes, and 50 seconds, Neorific is 5th place overall, 4th of the restreams. And that will do it. We'll try and get both of Iris and Neorific in here for their interviews. GG to all the runners.
Yeah, GG, Nito, and all the other runners. Great times.
And we are joined by Iris. It looks like Neat may also be joining in as well here soon. But GG, Iris, how are you doing today? We can hear her typing. I do believe we're also joined by Nito. How are you doing today, Nito?
I'm doing fine, but I have one regret.
All dungeons?
No, I didn't find the mushroom. I would have turned it in too.
I found the mushroom actually. I don't remember where it was.
It was ice beam. You found a very
Yeah.
cooked mushroom at ice beam. So Nito, there you go. You can go get the mushroom and see if it's ice beam or plasma. Because I literally think whichever one the mushroom is, the other one's at Waterway. Because we've seen every location.
Did anyone else get the boots, by the way?
Boots was pyramid.
Yeah, I got the boots, but I wonder if other people went for it because it was pretty much at the end of the sequence.
Yeah, Astor checked.
Asder was the first one to get boots, and Aussie also got boots too. All you guys, last location flippers, basically that, and Iris, you and Nito, last location, Kane and Kane.
The cane
basically.
killed me, literally. The cane got me. Flippers were not too bad actually. I was hoping something there because 6 locations, possibly the cane to do TR immediately, or just flippers.
Yeah, no, you guys, that was a fun scene to watch.
I lost track of the logic 2.5 hours ago. How are we supposed to go to Lower North Fair? Get out of this.
So
Meyer.
no, well, to Meyer, yeah, but the way to Varia was to get hookshot from Dark Cross, get the gloves from Kraid, mitts from Helmsar. Go to Dark Death Mountain, go all the way up, get the flippers, and with the hammer and all the other stuff. And Goop Swamp to Ferveria, but you also have the flute to get to Lower Norfair, and yeah.
Yeah, but Space Jump was in Ganon's Tower.
Morph bombs were in Cathedral. You could have bombed your way up.
I did it.
Jump upstairs in Games Tower. That's always nice. I don't need it anymore. Thank you, game.
You did do an awesome job with that wall jump, though, Nito. That's a hard one.
I practiced it a lot. I should practice more common things, though.
What wall jump, by the way?
High jump boots and the wall jump in the worst room in the game. You can get it. It's fairly tight, but it's not the double pixel perfect you need for no high jump boots.
Yeah, I see that one. I tried a few times then. Hey, springboard, why do I do that?
Yeah, you could have done that too. That would have also not been fun, but you could have also added spring ball jump up there. Definitely not in logic, though.
Well, the logic would have been infinite bomb shot, I guess.
So, Irish, you were the only one to get speed booster.
I got speed booster. I had the fastest escape. That's good.
But you did save the animals, which I was glad to see. And you even waved them to safety.
Yeah, I always do that if you're restrained. Yes, that's the word. I always save the animals because the chat loves it. Sure, the chat loves it.
You gotta give chat what they want.
Yeah.
That's why I blind pull pedestal.
For a little piece of love.
Maybe Ice Beam was on the pedestal.
Man, I mean, 3 hours for an all dungeon seed, almost 100%. It was pretty good too.
I'm not
gonna lie.
Thieves Town.
No, there was nothing in Thieves Town.
Half magic. Every other dungeon, pendant dungeon, had absolutely nothing of value. Just ammo. But half magic was in front of Thieves Town, so if you like to always check the front of Thieves Town, you could have had it. But that was the only thing.
Yeah, I didn't want to check the front of Thieves Town because I did not have the mirror and I had way too much hearts. I would have taken a long time. But, well, it could have been worse for half magic, I don't know.
Well, that was a fun scene to watch. I got nothing else to say about this. Do you have anything you want to add, Zim or Iris or Neat?
Thank you to the strikers, as always.
We'll see. Thanks for the broadcast.
Of course, good run, guys. That was fun to watch.
No, don't forget to give these runners a follow. Thanks our trackers today. Thanks my co-commentary. Thanks Speed Gaming in general. And for basically everyone here, I've been Kucheri. Made the Triforce be with you guys, and see you guys next mission.
Yes, thanks Kucheri as well.
See you next mission.